guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. Today we're going to look at this base form Gotenks. I think that he should be a pretty good unit. Again, I would prefer that the banner units, you know, were, I mean, I guess maybe kind of like support defense, but I think that both Evil Boo and this Gotenks, I mean, they're probably going to be able to put up some damage. I think they're going to be some damage dealers, but then they've also got the dodge as well. My main priority, I mean, even before like, oh, I'd love if they could be support and defense and blah, 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 really should be to prop up the main Dokkan Fest character. Like, that's one of the biggest things. And I would say that I think that goal is met successfully by both Gotenks and Evil Boo. I think both of them are nice additions to help out Fat Boo, as well as to help out Super Saiyan 3 Goku. So, to me, I think, well, I mean, I guess it's before, I think before using that these characters look like really good banner units to me. But obviously, I mean, you know, let's actually use them first. Now, Gotenks is going to be able to build up crit. He's got additionals. I mean, he's already... The thing about these characters these days is, you know, like, we end up arguing so much about builds and shit like that. But, like, Gotenks has got everything built in. Gotenks has additionals built in. Gotenks has dodge built in. Gotenks has got crits built in. Like, he does everything already. So, when it comes to this guy's build, all you're really doing is complementing what he's already doing, unless you want to give him, you know, super attack boost, raw attack, or raw defense. Because, I mean, that's what characters nowadays do. They just do all this stuff anyway. So, we'll just go ahead and test out Gotenks like this. Again, I think he's going to, you know, Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku does specifically need Boo Saga category characters. I think this Gotenks will be a pretty good Boo Saga category character. Alright guys, we are here in an event. I'm not even gonna lie, I did look away. I don't really know how our HP got to this level. So our rotation last turn, oh, High School Gohan got super attacked. Okay, well, that's how we know. Okay, I mean, I guess it's good that High School Gohan did live, although, it is type disadvantage. Yeah, High School Gohan, he's solid, but, you know, we're gonna need him to do some dodging and shit. Alright, Gotenks. I do think that this Gotenks is going to be a fairly decent character. We do need to dodge to build Gotenks up, huh? Gotenks gets 20% attack and defense with every attack dodged. Gotenks does also get an additional 77% attack and defense as the second or third attacker in the turn. Damn, okay, wait, hold on. So, start of turn... Our defense is 140. So they really were like, yeah, he's 70% dodge, but you don't want to use him in slot 1. We'll give it a try. We'll give it a try. I do wish we didn't get supered in slot 3 last turn. That would have been very good. Oh, Gotenks' Link set right here. We have Saiyan Warrior Race, Saiyan Lineage, pretty good. Innocence, Shocking Speed, Fuse Fighter, Over in a Flash, Fierce Battle. I would say he has a fairly good link set right there. Alright. Probably a really good chance we die here, but, I mean, you know, let's stay positive. Let's see how we do. See what Gotenks' numbers look like. Okay, perfect. 2, 3, one more, and he's fully built up. Perfect. There we go, bam. Oh, Gotenks! Alright, so he's at 5 million right here. We have a additional, the 70% chance to be a super attack as well. Okay, there's that. He gets 77% attack and defense on super attack, which we have. He's got the 70% dodge. He also does get a 20% chance to crit with each super attack performed. It is super attack, though, so that hidden potential system additional normal we just didn't give him anything. Okay, he seems solid at an initial glance. I mean, there is a lot of stats we left on the table from not attacking in slot 2. So maybe we could see what that looks like. Although, to be fair, if we would normally run him in like slot 2 or slot 3, we wouldn't have all of his buffs built from dodging, right? 20% attack and defense per dodge up to 77%. We've already got that fully built up, right? And then Gotenks has a 70% chance to dodge for 7 turns, and then it becomes a high chance starting from the 8th turn. The lion's share of fights, I mean, that's fine. lately, it's like especially running this team, Angel Super Saiyan 3 Goku and the 2 Super EZAs are gonna do so much damage. Like, we're gonna be flying through these fights. We're not gonna be having issues like, you know, oh my, like, okay, if we're running Boo's team right now will go super long, but I mean, a lot of the time it's pretty safe, but slow, right, is how I would describe Boo's team. Get that weak shit out of here, Vegeta. Yeah, nice try, buddy. Oh, dude, this guy is so goated. The one thing I'm really liking about these Golden Week characters, even the banner units animations really do look outstanding, huh? All right, here, let's just skip the Gotenks. All right, so now we're going up against Evolution Blue Vegeta right here. This will be a good turn for Gotenks. We're going to get to see a lot of stuff right here. So Gotenks is at 300k defense at the start of turn. This is him fully built up with his dodges, right? One thing I did overlook. So Gotenks massively raises attack and defense for one turn. Oh, you're shitting me. I did overlook that. Oh, wow. Okay, so every super attack he does, he's getting 100% attack and defense? What? They're just giving massively out all the time now. They did not used to do that. Okay, that's pretty good. That is pretty good right there. So it's like we're going to get all these super attacks in. We're going to get, you know, all this defense, all this attack. We're going to keep building that up. Again, he's got the crit. He's got the additionals. He's got the dodge. Like, he has everything built in. One other thing he does have, looks like it did proc right here. Although, to be fair, I guess this is a good turn in terms of links and stuff like that. Gotenks gets 177% attack and defense at the start of turn, but then he has a 70% chance to get 7 ki, which I do kind of like that. Here, let's just go ahead and toss this. This will give this Goku a little bit of extra defense in slot 1, just in case. Never know what could happen. Let's just focus on getting same type orbs, heal up a little bit. Alright, so this should be pretty good. Again, we have Gotenks fully built up in terms of stats. Now, Gotenks is going to be in slot 2 or 3, so he's going to get a bunch of extra stats. Hopefully, Gotenks gives us at least 2 supers, since he does get the 100% stats. Yeah, I'm looking at this Gotenks. I think he probably could be you know, he's a fairly decent option on Goku's team. Just another addition. I still maintain, like, I think Gotenks is good. I think Pure Evil Boo is good. I would like, I think their kits are fine. Like, looking at this, I wouldn't really change anything about Gotenks, but I would add support to him. I think that would be big. Give us one more, baby. No, you bitch. And then Vegeta Supers, but we're dodging. We're dodging. It's all good. We're dodging it. Easy. Not even a question. Not getting hit by that. Nope, we're dead. Alright, so we are right back in. This time, let's run Gotenks in slot 2. And, you know, turn 1, slot 2, see how he does. Just kind of get a little bit of variation. I mean, we saw that was Gotenks fully built up in terms of his stats. Now, of course, we could have gotten a second super attack to at least get a higher attack stat, but obviously, you know, I like this fight as a showcase fight because Vegeta is a real boss, right? Like, it's, you know, he is. I mean, I probably could use this as like a showcase fight, this and the UI Goku fight. Like, the one thing I really like about the Supreme Battle Spectacle is a lot of the fights I would consider very good, actually. Yeah, look, okay, so his stats, he really is a lot weaker in slot 1. Because we have no build-up, and his stats are similar to what it was before, huh? I think the Gotenks is fine. Like, he's a fine character. You know, I could live with 70% dodge character. There's a triple super, nice. I can live with 70% dodge characters failing me here and there. That's okay. 50% dodge or die seems to be okay. Well, Gotenks, you do need to dodge, but yeah. Okay, sure. We're dodging this one easily, though. All right. Well, okay. Alright. Not good luck so far. But he did eat that shit for double digits, which is good. That's after he triple supered. And that, so he one dodge and triple super. Yeah, Gotenks, he does seem to eat off of additional supers very hard, huh? I mean, I would like to get the Gohan next to Gotenks, so we're gonna do this. All right, let's skip ahead to next turn. I'm again just getting footage of Gotenks, seeing how Gotenks is able to perform here. All right, one thing that is a little bit of a negative here to mention is synergy isn't that good with Tech Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. Tech Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks is, I mean, by my estimation, a goddamn elite character. Like, he's good. I mean, people are telling me that Kefla and Int Gotenks are very, very similar in how they perform most of the time. If that's true, and Kefla tends to fraud out in base and Super Saiyan as much as Int Gotenks does, I think that Tech Gotenks could actually be the best CZ8TR if Kefla like ends up getting as many L's as Int Gotenks. But again, I haven't used Kefla, so I don't really like to talk about it too much. But here's the issue here with Gotenks and Tech Gotenks, right? Is, you know, they do link well, which is good. We have Innocence up, we have Fuse Fighter up, we have Rono Flash and Fierce Battle, but it's not really as good for Tech Gotenks, who needs to hit 11 key. Now, I have run a rampage through the game on the Special Pose team and on AJO Super Saiyan 3 Goku's team. It's very easy to get Gotenks' 11 key in the current environment of the game and his teams and stuff like that. But, I mean, this is a bit of an issue. Like, if we run both of these Gotenkses, we could encounter problems. Okay. I guess we'll do this. Sure. All right, let's see what we're gonna look like. Well, next turn we're not gonna be able to go. Nah, we'll leave Tech Gotenks on rotation here. All right, let's see how we do. Let's just see the stats that Gotenks gets. Kind of a shame we've been tagged with 2 super attacks already, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. I do think that the physical Gotenks is still solid, right? It's just, I mean, bosses do hit very hard. Like if it's not a Dokkan Fest or something like that, like, yeah, we are probably going to get smoked. 6 million, okay. It seems like a big thing with this guy, though, is going to be the additionals. The additional normals will really hurt. Yeah, dude. Okay. Yeah, because, I mean, the 100%, so he's building up right here, which is good. You know, those 100%, you know, massively, 1, 2, 3 times, that's going to make a really big difference for Gotenks for sure. All right, here we go. I should be careful. Damn, I do kind of want this rotation exactly like this, but, like, we're playing a dangerous game right here. We're relying on Tech Gotenks to dodge this, because obviously we're not going to be able to get 11 key in order to get physical Gotenks. Like, this is, like, kind of like, you know, the elite rotation we could get for physical Gotenks, but this Evolution Blue Vegeta is very scary, as we've seen. All right, so we have most of his links up. He is fully built up, right? Let's go ahead and go ahead here. And hopefully we live to tell the tale. That's good. All right, cool. Gotenks getting to attack first, that 12 key, gets that second 33% chance to dodge. So we have 3 separate dodge procs for this. Oh, God, please. Gotenks, come through. Oh, phew. Yeah, because I was just about to say, you could tell, like, the dodge pops up, like, right when the beam is traveling through. 9 million. That's only his first. I mean, remember, we could do 2 more. I imagine, like, on a turn like this, yeah, but... Alright, yeah, okay, I'm done. I'm done. We've done more normals in this video than we've done super attacks. I mean, he's one of those characters, like, you know, it's like, yeah, like, it's, I mean, he's good. I imagine on a turn like that, like, if he triple supers, you know, unfortunately I get, you know, normal every time. But, if you triple super, I imagine defensively there, he's decent. Like a lot of the boss normals he should be able to hang tight against. I mean, Blue Gogeta, no way. But that's also type disadvantage. You know, I'm sure Gotenks would be, like, A-okay against Trunks' normals. Obviously, probably not Cell Max. Well, I guess one thing about Gotenks, typing is an issue. Because while, you know, I could talk over and over about, oh my god, AGL is the best typing to be right now, physical is probably the worst typing to be right now. You know, it's the opposite. Because there's all those STR bosses, which is great for Goku, but for this physical Gotenks, obviously, you know, that's a bit of an issue, right, being physical. Alright, guys, so there was Gotenks. I do think Gotenks is solid. Like, is he good enough? Yes. I do wish that he gave support. That's the one thing. I'll mention that over and over. I would like the banner units to be able to assist the Dokkan Fest a little bit more. Goku does have kind of a cumbersome Majin Buu Saga restriction where he needs those allies on the team. So Gotenks, at the very least, does satisfy that condition for Angel Goku. So Gotenks, at least, you know, he is definitely serving and fulfilling a role. Alright, so this is Overconfident Challenge Gotenks. Leader skill is Hybrid Saiyan, category key 3 and 130% of stats. Passive skill is Hope, entrusted by Goku. So he gets 177% attack and defense, and then he gets a 70% chance of 7 key. I mean, that's fine. It's good. Like, I would just say that's just good. What's funny is he doesn't even really need to give himself key, and he does, because his link set is going to, like, a lot of the core characters we're running, I mean, he's over in a flash. He has over in a flash, which all of the core characters of this Buu Saga team right now, at least Goku's variant of it, are going to have over in a flash. I mean, if I'm running, like, okay, like, you know, aliens, laser beams pointed at the Earth, and I got to win a run with Buu Saga, I would have Goku and Fat Buu and Gotenks all on the same team. Like, I think my favorite, like, variant of Buu Saga would be with a leader Goku and a friend Fat Buu. I would probably do my Super Saiyan 3 Goku as leader, and then a friend, because Fat Buu is not a character that I think would need a dodge build as much as Goku. Like, Goku, it would really help. Fat Buu doesn't need it. So, like, that, I think, would be a nice, like Buu Saga team. But, you know, if you're just running, like, Goku, like, super class Buu Saga, that over in a flash is a core link right for the team. Then Gotenks gets 77% attack and defense on super attack. Good, multiplicative buffs. He gets an additional that has a 70% chance to be a super. We had really bad luck with it in this video. I mean, it happens. It happens, unfortunately. Then he has a 70% chance to dodge for 7 turns. And then a high chance to dodge from the 8th turn. Thinking about it, our luck in this video was the worst ever. Because we were failing dodges. We were getting additional normals. Oh my god. Like, this was brutal. It was brutal. The turn restriction on the dodge here, I don't think is an issue. Like, in Red Zone Movie Boss Rush, sure. But, I mean, I just simply wouldn't use him in Red Zone Movie Boss Rush. And as I've told people, I don't think it's a big deal if a character isn't good in one fight. Even an elite LR or Dokkan Fest, if they're not good in one fight out of the 50 fights available, that's not a big deal to me. It's not. If they could dominate a lot of the fights, I'm usually going to be pretty content with that. Then Gotenks gets 77% attack and defense as the 2nd or 3rd attacker in the turn. One thing is very obvious. Dokkan themselves, they are very hesitant to just throw 70% dodge on all types of characters and just let them sit in slot 1 for free. So I think they add this to kind of incentivize you to not run Gotenks in slot 1. But depending upon the rotation, you know, you could be forced to if a super attack is queued up at the start and you got to dodge it, right? But a bunch of extra stats and, you know, 2nd or 3rd attacker in the turn. Then he gets 20% attack and defense up to 77% with each attack evaded. Okay, pretty good. And then he gets a 20% chance to crit up to 77% with each super attack performed. Now, I do wish this was just attack performed. I mean, as we saw in this video, you know, you can just go normal, 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 normal all the time. But I mean, this is what modern characters look like, right? Like, a lot of times we're going to spend so much time talking about the build, and it's not just me, right? Like, a ton of people do. But, like, he's got the additional built in. He's got the dodge built in. He's got the crit built in. Like, dude, the kid has everything built in, right? Then his super attack is the Victory Cannon. This is really good. Massively raise the attack and defense for on turn supreme damage. It's 100% attack and defense. So, I mean, if you triple super, like, that's a lot. I think that this guy, you know, after you fully built him up in slot 2 and then he triple supers, his stats are going to be looking really good. For a banner unit, I think he'll be looking pretty solid. Banner unit with 70% dodge, by the way. He'll be looking pretty good. I say all that, but I do just wish, I think that he could have had, you know, one extra line at the bottom here. Majin Buu Saga allies, 2 key, 30% attack and defense, boom. That's all. Just add that. You know, then Skinny Buu could have, like, either, you know, the same thing, or he could have, you know, Majin Power or something like that. I just really do like banner units have both. But, I mean, okay. Who is better? Dodoria or this Gotenks? Like, I'm taking Gotenks, right? Like, Gotenks is better than Dodoria. And Dodoria is a, you know, a defensive mechanic character with support, but I will probably take Gotenks over Dodoria, I'm thinking. So there's that. Gotenks is, oh, and then he does supreme damage. Yeah, 100% attack and defense and supreme damage. Link set is Saiyan Warrior Race, Saiyan Lineage, The Innocence, Shocking Speed, Fuse Fighter, Over in a Flash, and Fierce Battle. Definitely a good Link set for the Buu Saga team. 140% 12 key is what we've got right there. There is a character, yeah, that is not out on global, this guy right here, in terms of his best linking partners. Although this guy sucks, so it's not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. All right, so there's that. And then Gotenks, in terms of categories here. Now, remember, Gotenks doesn't have restrictions at all. And, I mean, he's just a 70% dodge character. So, once we start looking at categories, Gotenks is a legitimate addition to all these teams. So, that, of course, includes the Hybrid Saiyan team. Hybrid's been getting a lot of very good options, including the father of Dokkan right now. There we go, Beast Gohan. He's also over on the Fusion category team. Okay, very good. Sure. Then Gotenks is on the Majin Buu Saga category team. Yep, we'll take that. That's fine. Huge that he, you know, it's nice for Angel Goku. Another youth category buff. That could be big. I mean, eventually, you guys see, we're now fully in every celebration. They're doing tons of missions. Tons of missions as content in the game. So, I mean, we're going to get some of these, you know, youth category and stuff like that missions. So a character like this Gotenks will be really good for something like that. Oh yeah. Oh my god. It didn't even, because we're like out of the cell. Yeah, dude, he's on special pose. Another buff to my beloved special pose team. God damn. Bro. Special pose, dude. Damn. I might even, like, running this Gotenks over Int Gotenks in a lot of the fights probably is a good idea, actually, huh? If you're going to get to Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, he's blowing this Gotenks away. But, I mean, up until then, I mean, physical Gotenks is going to be better. Yeah, so, I mean, this is helpful for special pose, for sure. Okay, that's good. Then Gotenks is also on Rapid Growth. We could always use any buffs for Rapid Growth. Hell yeah. I mean, look how, you know, how infrequently this team is getting buffs, right? Not very. Then Gotenks is also on Connected Hope. Awesome. Although Connected Hope, after 2023, has a good roster. You got a lot of big-time characters on Connected Hope now. That's funny. Then Gotenks is also on the Gifted Warrior category team. Nice, nice. We also have Gotenks down here on Heavenly Events. Always good to get more Heavenly Events buffs. Gotenks is also on, is this Time Limit? Time Limit, yeah, there is the Time Limit mission for one of the stages. Is it against Super Buu? I think it might be against the Super Buu Saga stage. Time Limit mission. We probably will be using this Gotenks in there, I'm sure. Then there's also the Entrusted Will category team that he's on. Remember, there's that one, you know, Fusion Zamasu mission for the Gods and Mortals event. This Gotenks would be elite for that fight for sure against that Tech Fusion Zamasu, because that guy hits so hard. Yep, you can just dodge with Gotenks, would be perfect there. Then there's also the Fuse Fighter category team that Gotenks is on. You know, always love the fusions. And finally, Gotenks is on Earthbred Fighters as well. Yeah, very good. More Earthbred Fighter buffs. Never mad at that. So let me know what you guys think about the Gotenks right here. Definitely seems to me to be a fairly decent character. I think he's a solid addition to Goku's team. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch y'all next time.